Yeah, that's part of the struggle that we're all going to have to engage in. Sorry for the quality of my voice this morning. But it really is part of the struggle that we are all going to have to engage in is discerning and detecting half truths. Everyone needs to start, like I have a personal policy. I hear what people say, but there's a common euphemism like taking everything someone says with a grain of salt. That's what people have to start doing. Instead of being a sponge, just taking in and believing and absorbing everything around you, you should park it in a holding pattern. I park all things heard and said. I actually put it on a mental bookshelf. Okay. And then as I have time, I will go and research and think about the things that have been said. I also have a thing that I do, which is to categorize things that I've heard. I categorize them as, low priority, high priority, and then I research and I think over time. Because over time, I take in new information, learn new things, and I adapt how I think about any given topic, any given thing that I've learned over time. And that's one of the most important things that people can learn to do. It's part of the process of learning how to think critically. Because there's people, it's like Cat Williams and all the people who are coming out and just saying things right now. Some of them are playing the game of two truths and a lie, right? This is a time in which people can gain attention to themselves and draw attention to themselves by saying pretty wild things. And so a lot of people are engaging in that. It's why this is a great time for people to start to learn what is real and what is not, what is important and what is unimportant, because there's so many things that are trying to gain your attention. In addition to having to live life under toxic capitalism in a world of failing trust, one is going to have to fight to discern, to gain discernment and to practice critical thinking. Because the things that we're going to gain, I would say over the next 2-3 years, are things that are going to propel us into a better life and into a better future. I can't guarantee people that their economic future is just going to magically change through gaining critical thinking. What it is, it's going to set you free from being under the control of something else. That's what's important here. People have to abandon the logic of doing what they're told. Okay, in certain situations, you really do have to submit yourself to reason. Okay. And so this process of doing what you're learning not to just do what you're told, it's a pretty harrowing one. But it puts everyone in the position of growing themselves, of learning. And the best thing people can do is educate yourself. You don't have to go into a classroom in which you're paying thousands of dollars. You need to learn to pick up books over time to gain information, and then to realize that the information that you gain out of any given book or from any given person, you are still constantly using deduction and critical thinking to filter that information and to filter out the toxic things and the things that you should not continue to hold as true. This is a constant and continual process that people are going to have to take part in if they are going to conceive of, to dream about, and to create and manifest a better world.